Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox, and we're going to fly off to America for 5 minutes. It's all go. Yesterday, of course, Trump took on and accepted the nomination for the Republican Party. Nothing unexpected. He then had, though, the longest acceptance speech ever recorded for a presidential nominee. It lasted over an hour. What was telling, of course, was that he did it without the teleprompter. There was one there, he started on it, and then eventually he just decided to give up, went off script, and yabbered on for an hour. Quite fluently. The crowd were loving it. Everybody was loving it. And it just goes to show what happens when you have a man who doesn't require his nappy changed every 5 minutes, and who's quite capable of staying up past 8 p.m. without need of a cocoa and a little teddy bear to hug. On top of that, though, Elon Musk has stepped in on this whole presidential election, and he's caused quite a furore, but only, of course, among the Democrats. Elon has said that he is willing to pay $48 million a month between now and polling day to ensure the integrity of the election. He's saying that he's going to pay to make sure that there are lawyers at every stage of every decision being made, that there are observers who are going to be placed in every single count. He's going to ensure there won't be magic bags of votes being pulled out from under the table. It's funny how the Democrats absolutely loathe this idea and saying that Elon is destroying democracy. Oh yes, don't want democracy, do you? You don't want observers. You don't want anyone making sure the process is legal. That's undemocratic. I think that also is very telling of how Biden got in last time. All those dead people rising from their grave and voting for him, and now they're complaining. And why shouldn't Elon Musk do it? Everyone is entitled to back a party and to provide money for them. And it's not as though he's paying for advertising. He's only paying to ensure the vote is fair, regardless of who wins. Surely that's strengthening democracy. But Biden and his team don't like it. But that doesn't matter, because Biden and his team won't be there much longer, will they? There's now an 80% chance that Biden will go this weekend. Bookies are odds-on favourite. I've already declared that he will. I think he won't last the weekend. And I think it's all over, bar the shouting. And he was only hanging on so he could give Hunter they call it presidential pardon. But I suppose now Kamala Harris will have to give Hunter a presidential pardon. Speaking of Hunter, of course, he is trying to get the charges dropped using the same excuse that Trump used when he had his charges dropped. However, these things are not the same. The question about Trump's charges was no one was actually sure he'd actually broken the law. They were unsure if what he'd done was actually illegal, and that's why they were able to use the fact that a special prosecutor had been brought in as their leverage against charges, because they brought the special prosecutor in who declared that there probably wasn't a breach of law. With Hunter, it's undoubted what he has allegedly done is quite clearly a breach of the law, and so he's unlikely to get that break, which is great. I'd love to see the Biden crime family locked up. There are allegedly hundreds of millions of pounds hiding in foreign accounts like the Cayman Islands, quite against American tax code, and we only have to look to see how many people have gone to prison for breaching American tax code. The likes of Wesley Snipes went there, so I think it's highly likely that others will too. Don't think Biden ever will. He's too la-la now. They'll just farm him off to the Sunnysides farm for the terminally insane and let him live out his last few years eating ice cream and shitting himself quietly in a corner, playing with an abacus, watching Saturday morning cartoons and reliving his sad little childhood. Never mind, Joe. Time to go. Anyway, that's a little roundup of American news. I hope it's been informative. Thanks very much. Bye.